Previously we talked about inversion, which is a change in places we do between verbs and subjects. How exciting. Anyway, so we said that we can switch places between verbs and subjects when we have adverb or an adverbial sentence. What is an adverb and what is an adverbial sentence? We said it's a sentence that starts with an adverb, like over, out, on, and in, etc. So again, just to fresh your memory, look at this one. The horses leapt over the fence. The horses leapt over the fence. Now we said before we do anything, all we have to do at the beginning is to locate the adverbial sentence. Obviously, over is an adverb and the fence is an adverbial sentence. So this is an adverbial sentence. We said that in these cases, we can actually switch places between the subject and the verb. Now, how can we do this is like this. Over the fence leapt the horses. Over the fence leapt the horses. Now we have the adverbial sentence, which now it is at the beginning of a sentence. After that we have the verb, and then we have the subject, the horses. This is the order now, or the new order of the sentence. Adverbial sentence at the beginning, the verb, then we have the subject. Okay, moving on. What are the adverbs? Again, they are in, up, out, into, onto, over, away, under, behind, above, on, down, and there. These actually the only collection you will find in your book and between the exercises or used in the exercises. Again. And we have also said that when the subject is a pronoun, ضمير, inversion cannot be applied. So again, when the subject is a pronoun, inversion cannot actually be applied. Okay, for example, he ran away. He ran away. Now the subject is he, ran is the verb, and away is the adverb. He actually is the subject again, but it's not a noun or even a proper noun, it is a pronoun, ضمير. Okay, if we want to make inversion or apply inversion to this one, it's going to be like this. Away ran he. Well, do you think this one is correct? Away ran he? Well, obviously it is not. So the correct answer would be away he ran. Away he ran. Obviously we can switch places between he and ran because he is a pronoun. لا يمكن تغيير الأماكن ما بين الفاعل والفعل لأنه subject is a pronoun. It's not a noun. It's not like a proper noun. It is a pronoun. ضمير. Okay. Today we will discuss the last part of this structure. Now, take a look at this one. Wait a minute, Bruno said. Exactly. So, wait a minute, Bruno said. If you look again at this structure, you might be familiar with the name or the type of this one. If you can look at it again, you can see this is a sentence and it is also between two quotation marks. Exactly, this is a direct speech. Okay, and this one, the sentence that comes after the direct speech, we call it the reporting phrase. Now, reporting phrase actually is a phrase that we use to, let's say to report what was said by someone. Now, it should have like two elements, the subject and the verb. Okay. Now again, wait a minute, but this time we are going to have to apply the inversion. How can we do this? Now the direct speech sentence, الجملة اللي فيها الكلام الأصلي اللي بين two quotation marks بين علامتين تنصيص stays actually the same. It's like never affected by anything. ما بتتأثر أبدا في هذه القاعدة. It stays the same. Okay? But this one, the reporting phrase actually is the one we are going to, do some changes. It becomes said Bruno. So again, the subject was before the verb, But again, with the inversion, we had the verb first and then we had the subject. So it is, wait a minute, said Bruno. Okay, so we switched places between the subject and the verb. Okay, another example, please call a doctor, the man begged. Please call a doctor, the man begged. Again, this is a direct speech sentence, جملة منقولة أو كلام. How do I know this? By seeing those quotation marks. We have quotation marks. Okay, this is the direct speech sentence and this is the reporting phrase sentence. Okay, again, how can we apply inversion? It is just like this. Please call a doctor stays the same. We do not change anything in this one, but the change is going to be applied on the reporting phrase. So it becomes begged the man. We switch places between the verb and the subject. Yep. Okay. What if the reporting phrase actually, the subject in this one was a pronoun? إذا كان الفاعل في هذه الجملة هو ضمير وليس اسم أو a normal noun. What can we do in this case? Okay, again, please call a doctor. It's never affected, ما بتتغير. The only change we do is here on this one, on the reporting phrase. Can we say begged he, or should it stay the same? Well, he begged. Obviously, it's not affected by the inversion because again, this is a pronoun, it's not a normal noun. الفاعل هون ضمير وبالتالي لا يحدث أي نوع من أنواع التغيير أو switching places between the verb and the subject. Yep, don't change the subject. Now, these are the reporting verbs that are mentioned in your book. Said بمعنى قال، beg بمعنى يتوسل، inquire بمعنى يستفسر، whisper بمعنى يهمس، sneer بمعنى يستهزئ like to mock someone، shout يصرخ، insist يصر. Again, these are the only reporting phrases are used in your book. هذه الأفعال فقط المستخدمة في كتابك عندما تقوم بتحويل الكلمة direct speech. Okay. Now, your homework, obviously you should have homework, is going to be a workbook, page 8, exercise 1 and 3. Workbook, page 8, exercise 1 and 3. Please do your homework and then send me your answer or questions actually on WhatsApp, Microsoft Teams, Facebook, or you can just use my Gmail, teachernur93@gmail.com.